What is up, guys, in YouTube? This is my video of a synopsis of the new Call of Duty Ghosts. I've seen all of the videos in my subscription box, like Drifter and other people, and I don't own the game, but this is just kind of my impressions of the game and how it compares to other COD games, which I've played. These are just some notes that I took. It begins with the overview of the game. One thing I noticed is it has gigantic maps. These are not good or bad things. These are, I guess, all good, or any way you look at it. Another thing is more removes than adds. This would be like the launcher, the lock-on launchers they removed. Sure, actually written on more stuff on there. The tag insert they removed. Theater mode they removed. A lot of in-game stuff they removed. Oh my god, let's come back to that one. There's also a better practice mode. I didn't see this in game, but they said at the Xbox reveal and Call of Duty reveal that they would have better practice mode. The guns, I printed out two of these, I can actually show you off the screen. There's weird guns that return. There's the Honey Badger, Silencer, and the Chainsaw are two examples of this. In Black Ops 1, they had like a Spaz with only a suppressor, a gun with another shotgun with only a Kimbo, I think like the H12 or something. And this is kind of a return. They have a built-in silencer, and the chainsaw you can't even ADS or aim out sights with it, so it's another example I use. And the OP pistols are back. This is one of the latter things that I found out because I heard that they would not be as good from Drifter, but apparently they were still 2 shots to kill, and so that kind of sucks, but I mean, might be good for people who cannot aim well because they're so easy to aim with. Shotguns and SMGs kind of suck. I wanted to put this less blatantly, but yeah, they're still. I mean, since the maps are so huge, anyways, it is easy to flank, but even if you could get close to someone, you might not be able to kill them as easily with these, which is very good because Remington was very bad in previous games. And SMGs, I guess, are not as good as well for whatever reason. Yeah, I mean, the shotguns suck because of the damage. I guess they just do less damage or have some weird stuff about them. Snipers deal more damage with chrome lined. This is the final gun thing that was pointed out when I was playing. I guess this is kind of a weird feature, but it might be good because it might be like the guns from Black Ops 2, but you have to like add an attachment to make them good, opposed to them automatically being good. Not really sure, but it does add multipliers, like weird hand multipliers. If you see someone in the hand, it might kill them, or the elbow. So, it's a lot. About the perks, impression of the perks, from what I saw. There's high and low perks, opposed to just everything being equal. Black Ops 2 is like everything equal. This is, Deadeye is the highest one, Gambler's the lowest one, and I had Gambler as being a possible death streak in the game, which is very good because I really miss test streaks. I die a lot, but then I get a lot of kills too. So, and people just focus on the deaths when you're playing, obviously. So, this might be good, although it might be bad too because I might get a good death streak and then get like spawn killed or something and just get kind of pissed off, like you die as a death streak. That might be kind of annoying. I kind of like to know what I have when I spawn, like right away, and not like wait and see the icon. Whatever. Foot traps are always heard, and camping may be bad because of this, and UAV does suck again. I feel like because the maps are so huge, camping might be really annoying in this. Although you can take people seeing through walls, which I show in this as kill streak. But footsteps, apparently you cannot counter footsteps. You can't be completely stealthy unless you just don't move. So my thought is, why wouldn't you just camp if you're being a noob? And rushing might not be as good as because of this, although, even though the shotguns are gone, SMGs are gone. I said there is a chem kind of Moab hidden thing. I did find out about this when it was used on me in Modern Warfare 3, and I was kind of surprised. But obviously, as you heard out if you're watching this forever, or have played previous games, pointless chem strike. Although I say that's pointless because you may have to get 2 of them for some kind of achievement, but if you're just trying to get and you already have a ton of them, you already have the achievement, the icon for getting them. It's a little pointless because there's something on Own Strike, which I kind of knew about. I didn't know what it does. Apparently, it's the same as the chem, except you have to do like weird things to get it, like meet like in-game achievements and whatever, which might be kind of similar to contracts from the first Black Ops. I guess if you have a few of those, you get like a crate with it or something. There's better tagging, which I kind of mentioned already. With the recon drone, you don't have to look at your map. Even blackbirds and the little dots from Warfare 3 are permanently tagged on people. I still have to look at my map, and I can't really look in two places at once. This actually shows someone through a wall. It's kind of like the final attachment in uh, Black Ops 2, the little sight thing, except just all the time they can be moving, which is very nice. You kind of predict where they're going and stuff. There's random factors. After playing other games, I realized that a lot of games other than Call of Duty have random factors associated with them. Uh, and I noticed that Call of Duty like only has a care package. There isn't really anything else. Think about how many random things are in Call of Duty, just the care package. That's it, you know. And it's kind of annoying, especially with EMPs. People EMPing my stuff in Black Ops 2. I'm like, really? Make it like half the time. It gets destroyed, not every single time. Don't give them that big certainty that they're going to do things. So they do random stuff. Deadeye does percentage-wise 12%, 50% is the highest, 13%, 20% that you will get stronger bullet damage onto people. Gambler's also random, but that can also be kind of bad, if you don't know what you're expecting. Deadeye is pretty useless on anything but full auto. They do give you the option, but I don't know why it's even an option if Deadeye is not good on anything but guns that shoot quickly. That's kind of what it's made to do. So seems a little odd. Don't use that if you do already. I think that was in a Drifter video. Bad Scavenger, but with no tag insert, may this be a good thing. This is kind of my theory. As you guys know, Scavenger is the same as Warfare 3. Nothing fun about it. Just gives you more ammo, so you can get like a Moab, or you don't die, or whatever. You can focus on shooting people. This is good. This might be going on tag insert though, because you always resupply your lethal, you always resupply your tactical, if you're using one. So this might be kind of good, but then again, you could resupply it in COD 4. So if you're kind of thinking COD 4, where you could resupply that, like I doubt you would anyway. So I'm just putting that under the good category to say something good about Scavenger at least. The bad stuff, same host migration, even though lag could be fixed without it. This is kind of like one thing I thought would be in the game is dedicated servers. They might be on next gen. I'm not really sure about this yet. But that would be a better fix than not having theater mode, because they said without theater mode it only fixes 1% of lag. Having a dedicated server would fix a lot better lag, since that would be like a really and always good host. So why not fix it that way? That seems really weird that they don't have dedicated servers, but the theater mode was kind of expected, to have. Girl characters just I put this as bad and not overview, because why have them? And this is my theory as to why not having them, so I don't just seem sexist or something. With so much money, who cares? They're not losing money from not having girl gamers. Why would you try to please a small demographic of girls who want to be a girl and don't mind being a guy? Maybe they don't really care. If it's a one player game where you can see your character, like as if you was only no multiplayer game, but that's third person, yeah, it's cool having a girl character and stuff, because you can see them, but if only we see you, then what's the point? And it just seems weird, Is it because you can hear a female call out or whatever? That might be a good reason. And no ground war for this generation. Considering how big the maps are, it's kind of dumb that there isn't ground war in this game. I guess, I like actually knowing where people are at in the game, and you can't really do this on this gen unless everyone's like constantly moving or whatever. I just hate not finding people, so whatever, it's kind of dumb. It's the last page of what I could think of. There's worse graphics in this gen, and it's a very odd release date that it came out before the next gen consoles, and this might be because of Battlefield, but With that said, why did Battlefield come out sooner? COD usually comes out around like November 15th, November 12th. So if there is a new system, why did it come out sooner? I think it's because Battlefield did, and they don't want people to like get addicted to Battlefield and not Call of Duty. So they were like, oh, let's just come out at the exact same time so people can get this game and not tempted to play something else before COD comes out, and that's kind of my theory. Demolition, about boosting, boosting is not good, obviously, in the game. My little thing about boosting, demolition, same spawn, boosting can still happen, even without attack insurgents. Uh, I think Legend of Thunder said, like, boosting is going to be really, really bad. And I assume it's still going to be bad, but you can still do it in, like, demolition. I've seen people boost without attack insurgents just by spawning on the same side in demolition, and it's like, why? I don't know why they even use attack insert, but with that said, I assume there's no, like, fast hands perk or whatever in this game, because I don't own it. Uh, so, I assume attack inserts are, that's another reason that the fast hands wouldn't be good without the attack insert. So if that's in here, it probably isn't good. Once again, reiteration, no theory mode. That was at the reveal, one of the first things I found out that wasn't good. So, whatever. It's under 12 minutes. Still watching. This is why. It's just some synopsis about the games. Whatever. Back to this point about stuff odd. More removes than ads. They removed a lot of stuff from the game. If you can tell me what they removed better than I can, then go ahead. I had a bunch of stuff that they removed. No lock on launchers. Uh, you have to like cook grenades now to throw them, which is good because I feel like you should have to waste your time if you want to get better concussions and whatnot. But I feel like I don't know. I just feel like they removed a bunch of stuff from the game, so and they had like weird stuff. So SMGs, honey badger. So that's my synopsis. Let me know what you think, and see ya. YouTube.